Okay, so it's Libra's turn now. To tell you guys the truth, I actually did your reading earlier, a few hours before. And because the storage in my phone was full, it cut off after 8 minutes. I lost about 10 to 15 minutes of reading time, which is a bit sad because I have to do it again. But hopefully, it's because you guys need to hear something else. Hopefully, it's because suddenly they decide someone else's story needs to be told immediately. So, yeah, I've reshuffled. I actually finished the previous reading, so I decided to put everything back and got you guys a new Believe in Your Own Magic card from Amanda Lovelace. And then now we are going to ask the same question again, a second time. So the question is, why have you gone silent, Libra? Because I've decided on this question since sometimes there's times in our life when we are either rendered speechless or we decide that it's better to hold our tongue, or even at worst sometimes we are actually held back by fear that we dare not say a single thing, right? So they're all terrible situations, and hopefully we can get some guidance for you to see how you can get out of this silent cage that you've put yourself in. Okay, so we're gonna use my new Tarot of the Divine card to see what is your current situation, what is making you go silent, and also what's your advice. And then we're going to use my Chinese tarot card to see the clarifiers. All right, I might do for one or two cards or all cards depending. And then we'll also take a look at your motivation card from my green batik deck. Okay, so I'll link to the shuffle skip down below, and we'll start with our shuffling. Okay, so for Libra, I'm still not very good at this. Amateur hour. Oh man. That's it. So yeah. So what is the situation for Libra? What is the situation for Libra? Ooh. No, too many cards. But I see a card that I've never seen before. That's the fun part when you do readings for other people. Cards that has never really come up for you will come up for others. So why is this situation making Libra go silent? Why has Libra gone silent? Why has Libra gone silent? Okay. And what is the advice for Libra? Too many. What is the advice for Libra? Nice. Now we'll get two more cards. Well, one more or two more cards from the motivation deck. Alright. So card for Libra. No, too many. Right, a motivation card for Libra. Nice. Two cards. Oh. Wow. Alright, so we have everything on screen. Okay, so Libra, let us start with your current situation. Ace of Coins in reverse. Alright, so it seems like something is being held back. Okay, so the thing about the Tarot of the Divine is that it's inspired by fairy tales, folklores, and deities from around the world. So it has a very varied inspiration source, right? So beautiful. So with each card, it's actually inspired by a certain story from somewhere around the world. So I'm gonna read that for you. For this, Ace of Coins, Jack and the Beanstalk. The Ace of Coins presents us with new beginnings, financial opportunities, and prosperity. The origin of this gift may be unexpected, like magical beans, but through nourishment and support, the benefits could be miraculous. It's time to make dreams a reality. Okay, Libra? So in the reverse, what this means is bad finances, excessive spending, greed, stinginess, poor planning. Correct? So what we have here is a case of perhaps someone is in a bit of a financial trouble. When I say financial trouble, what I feel from the Ace of Coins usually, alright? Ace of Coins means a chance of something coming up, alright? Which is monetary, which is physical, alright? Which is assets. And when it's in the reverse, it feels like something that you were hoping to come around is not coming around. And this is leading you to have a bit of a pickle in your finances, right? Say perhaps you were meant to be paid a certain amount and suddenly that's not coming. Or you were meant to receive a job offer and that's not coming, kind of thing. Alright? So why have you gone silent in this situation? Six of Wands. Oh, that's very interesting. You feel like you are on the right path. You feel like you're victorious. That's interesting. So let's see what's the story of the Six of Wands. Yenenga. Burkina Faso, Mosi legend. Alright, I apologize if I pronounced them wrongly. So the Six of Wands represents victory and success. A warrior priestess, Yenenga, is her father's most prized fighter. Her skill is so great he never wishes to part with her, but she rebels. She seeks her own path and recognition for her deeds. So in upright, it means victory, praise, achievement, reward, and fame. Alright, so despite this troubling period, perhaps this is not regarding you. Perhaps this is towards someone else. And you feel like it is just. Because something about this makes you feel very victorious and very satisfied. Like, yeah, I was right. Yeah, that's it. Kind of way. Very peculiar. But yeah, somehow this triumph is making you feel like you don't have to say a single thing. Perhaps that's good. So let's see what advice does the cards have for you. The Two of Wands in reverse. Wow. Okay, so for the Two of Wands, this is a completely different story from the reading that I had earlier. So Two of Wands. Janus. Italy, Roman mythology. The Two of Wands represent travel and commerce. Janus, the god of doorways and transition, is able to look to the past and the future in order to make effective decisions. He's always in motion, connecting dreams with actual possibilities. In upright, in reverse, sorry, it means indecision, doubt, fear of the unknown, and playing it safe. So this is coming up as a pretty odd reading to me. So give me a moment so I can clarify a few things. So, hang on. Okay, I think I'm starting to get the story here. It feels like for your situation, there has been a bit of a rejection or a loss of opportunity. Again, it feels like it's regarding work, but you don't feel um, you don't feel down about it. In fact, you feel like that's just a small obstacle in the path towards your success. So you kind of feel like pretty invincible, even though you got rejected, which I feel is um, a very difficult state to be in actually. And I'm pretty proud that you can be so optimistic and so energetic and passionate even when there has been a loss of opportunity. But yeah, with the two of wands, so as we were saying, one of the keyword meaning for it is to play it safe, right? So I feel like what the universe is trying to tell you here, that although you might be feeling a bit invincible, so you might be feeling like it's not something that is gonna take you down, so you don't really want to talk about it. But I think it's telling you to just be a bit more aware, right? Don't be too rash into with that positivity. It might be, it's good to always be positive, but be wary of when it turns into a kind of toxic positivity, right? Perhaps look into why it's rejected instead of just thinking like, huh, they don't need me because like I know my worth, right? Perhaps try to think, try to, what do you call that? Try to run everything through your head one more time, right? There might be some lessons that you could learn from here. So I am going to look at this first. Onward to good things. Definitely. Six of Wands. Oh, is it in the... Yeah. Sorry. Onward to good things. And let people feel like the heroes in their own story. Oh, that's a bit of an odd one. But yeah. Um... okay. So what I'm feeling from this is... Well, for this one is definitely... I think it's supporting your wish, your stance in which you are keeping a very positive outlook. At the same time here, let people feel like the heroes in their own story. Well, I'm going to clarify first. Maybe it'll come up then. But this is a bit peculiar for me. I kind of think I know what it means, but that's alright. Let's clarify the Ace of Coins first. Let's clarify the Ace of Coins for Libra. Ace of Coins in reverse. The Queen of Swords. Alright. Gemini. Right? Air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So it seems like the Queen of Swords has something to do with this missed opportunity. Perhaps it's a woman who is in your life who has caused this lost opportunity by either pulling it back. Perhaps she's the one who offered it, but now she's taking it away again. Or perhaps she's the one who has affected the decision for you to miss this chance. Right? Whatever it is, this Ace of Coin in reverse, this lost opportunity is because someone, through their logic and their intuition, has decided to let this pass. Right? Oh dear. So let's see the Six of Wands. Clarify the Six of Wands. Clarify the Six of Wands. Oops. I can do this. No, I can't. So clarify the Six of Wands. One or two cards to clarify. Nice. Tower in reverse. Right. So you're keeping this positive facade as a sort, because you feel like if you let yourself get affected by this loss, you're going to crumble. But actually, that is why you dare not talk a lot about it. You kind of just want to say like, let it pass, and not comment, because it probably affected you a lot more than you let on, right? And this attitude is honestly actually you kind of missing the point of a lesson, right? Which is, like I said earlier, play it safe. Try to think back about the situation on why it happened. Why was the opportunity lost? You need to look into that. Right, so let's clarify the Two of Wands in reverse for Libra. Too many. The Two of Wands in reverse for Libra. The Two of Wands in reverse for Libra. Two of Wands in reverse for Libra. Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, so the Ace of Swords in reverse. Look a second. Inner clarity, rethinking an idea, clouded judgment, along with playing it safe. So I think it's reconfirming what I said earlier, right? This is not the time to be having any new opinions. It's actually a time for you to look back in and reconsider the thing that has happened, right? Look back to why this opportunity has been lost. Okay, there's a lesson that you need to learn from there. And definitely you need to play it a little safer. Play it a little closer to your heart, your hand, however the saying goes. Alright, so this onward to good things is kind of telling me that it is good that you are moving forward. Okay, it is good that you're moving forward. However, your attitude, you might be thinking that you're invincible when that is actually wrong. There's something you need to learn there. And now I'm thinking that let people feel like the heroes in their own story. So, you see, only you can save yourself, right? Only you can learn your own lessons. So I feel like what this card is trying to say here is that it is on you to learn this lesson, to go through this tower, okay? But I don't feel like you have to worry about it too much. Usually, although the tower is not really liked by people, mostly it's because people are not prepared to adapt to the change that it will bring. Okay? But I think you have a pretty positive attitude that you'll probably come through still intact with a little change. And that change will probably be necessary. Okay? It'll make you into more of who you are. Alright, so Libra, let's have a look at your Amanda Lovelace card. I'm always enough, Lighthouse. Don't doubt your worth. So I think this card was also gotten by... who was it? It was either Aquarius or Gemini, right? So I think this one is actually in supporting of the onwards to good things. Alright? It's trying to tell you that don't be afraid of this tower moment in reverse. Actually, I think Gemini also had a tower in reverse clarifying for their situation, but you have it clarifying for why you've gone silent. So if you have Gemini in your charts, perhaps you can go and have a look at that as well. But yeah, let me have a read from the book for you. So, there will always be someone in your life who doubts the amazing things you are capable of. It is then that you must decide to be your biggest champion. Believe wholeheartedly in your own worth, regardless of outside opinion. Feed yourself a steady diet that speaks to self-love, self-kindness, and self-confidence. Okay? I feel that you are on the right path. Okay? I feel that you are on the right path. But there is something about the callous attitude in which you don't want to talk about it because you want to maintain your positivity. That is keeping you from learning something that is quite important. Alright? So I feel like that is your situation, Libra. Okay? Spend some time, perhaps not too long, we don't want to dwell on the past. Spend a bit of time to sit down and write out what do you think is the reason you lost the opportunity. Okay? And depending on your capacity, either go through everything at once or take your time and try to figure out how you could overcome those things. Okay? You can definitely do it. I mean, look at the positive cards that you have. This is only a little bump in the road for you, and that's right. The only thing is, don't disregard the bump completely. It's there for a reason. Okay? So good luck to you, Libra. If this doesn't resonate with you, that is completely fine. You can have a look at all of our other videos. Maybe your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, Neptune, Jupiter, North Node, anything that you know is in your birth chart. Alright, and you can also see our previous weeks where we do different questions for all the zodiacs. If one of them catches your eye, there might be a message in there for you. Alright, so Libra, again, good luck, thank you, and bye bye.